If you clicked this video, you're about to hear the shocking, never-before-seen truth behind the mysterious death case of Yu Menglong and why Wang Ibor was dragged into it. Tonight, we reveal the hidden tapes, the silenced witnesses, and the one message Wang Ibor said that changed everything. Stick around, because before the end, you'll hear the exact words Wang Ibor spoke when he broke his silence, and trust me, it will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. This isn't just gossip. This is a scandal filled with mystery, power, and betrayal, and it starts now. No one expected it to happen. Not the fans. Not the press. Not even Wang Ibor himself. The quiet evening began like any other, another celebrity dinner, another camera flash, another night in the life of two actors at the height of their fame. But before dawn, one of them would become the center of a story that would shake the entire entertainment industry. Yu Menglong was gone. Found lifeless under circumstances that made no sense. No witnesses. No trace of struggle. And worst of all, no answers. But the cameras turned immediately toward Wang Ibor. Why? Because he was the last person seen with him. Because someone leaked a message. He knows. The internet exploded. Fans demanded answers. And for weeks, Wang Ibor said nothing. Silence, in a world of noise, is the loudest thing a person can give. But that silence wouldn't last. The night everything changed, Wang Ibor sat alone in a dim-lit studio. The cameras were off. The crew was gone. Outside, the rumors grew wild, hashtags, accusations, conspiracy threads that climbed into millions of views within hours. He knew what they were saying. That he was hiding something. That he was responsible. That the truth, whatever it was, died with Yu Menglong. But what they didn't know was this. Wang Ibor had been warned. Don't speak. Don't ask. Don't touch the case, they said. Because telling the truth would expose more than a death, it would expose the power behind it. Let's rewind the story. It started at a private film investment event, one so secret it wasn't even listed on official calendars. Yu Menglong had been invited last minute. Wang Ibor, too. That night, both actors were seen speaking in hushed tones, eyes sharp, expressions tense. A waiter overheard a single line from Yu Menglong. If I don't make it out, tell them the truth. 2 hours later, he left the building alone. Eyewitnesses say he looked shaken. He never made it home. The next morning, news broke. Yu Menglong was gone. And the headlines were ready before the police even arrived on scene. That never happens by accident. And hours later, just before dawn, Wang Ibor's phone rang. A voice he recognized. A voice full of calm threat. Stay silent. It's better for everyone. But silence comes with a weight. And eventually, it became too heavy to hold. 4 days, Wang Ibor stayed out of sight. No public appearances. No statements. Only a closed door, and a team around him that kept repeating. This will blow over. Just do nothing. But he wasn't built for that. He wasn't built to watch a friend become a headline. He wasn't built to pretend nothing happened. So he did the unthinkable. He reached out to Yu Menglong's family. And what they told him changed everything. Yu Menglong had kept a journal. And in it, he had written names, places, dates, and a message. If they silence me, someone must speak. From that moment, Wang Ibor knew he couldn't keep quiet. But speaking meant risk. Silence meant guilt. So he made a decision that stunned everyone. He would talk. On camera. Live. The day of the interview, the nation stopped. Millions tuned in. Streaming platforms crashed under the weight. Comments exploded. What's he going to say? Is he confessing? Is this the truth? The lights came up. Wang Ibor's face was pale. But his voice steady. Calm. Controlled. Like someone who had accepted whatever came next. I've been silent because I was told to be, he began. The room froze. But silence is a choice. And I'm done with it. He reached into his pocket. Pulled out a piece of paper. This is from Yu Menglong. Written 3 days before he died. There was a tremor in his voice, not of fear, but of grief. He knew something was coming. And he tried to warn us. Gasps filled the live chat. Tears. Shock. Disbelief. He continued. I was the last person who spoke to him. He told me he felt unsafe. He told me he was being watched. And he told me if anything happened, I had to tell the truth. He paused. I didn't protect him. The internet went silent. Not from lack of posting, but from shock. That's when he said it, the line that would be replayed 1,000 times over. They've tried to silence me. But I won't be silent anymore. But what happened after the interview was even more explosive. Suddenly, files leaked. A private investigator stepped forward. A hidden CCTV clip surfaced, Menglong, arguing on a phone outside a building, saying one line. I told you, I'm not backing down. And the voice on the other end? Untraceable. But familiar. Someone powerful. Someone in control. Someone who thought they could erase him and bury the truth. But then Wang Ibor pulled the final thread. He released an audio message recorded 2 days before Menglong's death. Yu Menglong's voice shaky, but clear. If you're hearing this, they finally did it. Don't let them twist the story. Don't let them turn my death into a lie. You know the truth and you know what to do. And then, silence. The clip was only 11 seconds long. But it changed everything. That night, social media erupted. Not with rumors, but with calls for justice. For investigations. For answers. For accountability. Police were forced to reopen the case. Officials were forced to respond. And suddenly, for the first time, Wang Ibor wasn't a suspect. He was the only person brave enough to speak. But the price was high. Threats. Blackmail. Sponsors pulling back. Shows freezing deals. The industry wanted him quiet again. But he didn't care. He had done what Yu Menglong asked of him. He had spoken. He had told the truth. And in doing so, he became something more. Not just a singer. Not just an actor. Not just a star. But a witness. Now, fans across the world are asking. Who was Yu Menglong afraid of? Why was he silenced? And why did it take Wang Ibor out of everyone to bring the truth forward? No one knows the full story yet. Not even now. Not even after everything. But this much is clear. Someone out there didn't want Yu Menglong to speak. And now, they don't want Wang Ibor speaking either. Which leads to the real question. What happens next? Because if there's one thing history teaches us, the truth doesn't disappear. It waits. And now, the world is watching. If you're still watching this video right now, thank you. Tell me what you think about Wang Ibor's bold move. Do you think he knows more than he said? Do you believe Yu Menglong's death was really an accident or something darker? The world was still reeling from Wang Ibor's explosive revelation. But what the cameras didn't show, what no one dared to report, was the storm that brewed behind the scenes. After the interview, Wang Ibor returned to his apartment, a fortress in the sky overlooking the city. But there was no peace. Every shadow seemed to move. Every phone call felt like a threat. His assistant whispered about anonymous messages that vanished the moment they were read. Even his security team admitted, we don't know who's targeting him. Whoever it is, they're professional. He sat alone, staring at the audio clip of Yu Menglong's last message. The tension was almost unbearable. If you're hearing this, they finally did it. The words echoed in his mind. But what they didn't know was that this message was just the tip of the iceberg. Days after the interview, a mysterious package arrived at Wang Ibor's door. No return address. No name. Just a simple envelope marked, for Ibor. Inside, there were photographs. Polaroids, smeared with red ink. Images of Yu Menglong leaving a building late at night and shadows following him. One photo showed a hand reaching out from a darkened alley as if trying to pull him into the darkness. Attached was a note. You know what to do. Don't fail him. The message sent a chill down Wang Ibor's spine. Someone was daring him to dig deeper. Someone was daring him to reveal more. That night, Wang Ibor couldn't sleep. He replayed every memory he had with Yu Menglong. The last time they had met, the tense glances, the hushed whispers, the faint tremor in Menglong's voice. He remembered how Menglong had insisted on showing him something important, a folder of documents labeled exposing the truth. He had ignored it. He hadn't known the danger lurking behind those pages. Now, he couldn't escape the haunting thought, what if Menglong's death was tied to what was in that folder? The next morning, the rumors were worse. Social media was ablaze. Wang Ibor knows more than his telling. Yu Menglong's death, murder or accident. Who is trying to silence Wang Ibor? Fans organized online campaigns demanding answers. The media swarmed outside Wang Ibor's home, desperate for a statement. But he didn't leave. He couldn't. Not yet. Instead, he turned to the one person he trusted completely, Yu Menglong's sister, Yu Feifei. Together, they reviewed the documents Menglong had hidden. What they discovered was beyond anything they expected. Financial transactions, anonymous bank transfers, meetings with powerful figures who had never appeared in public, phone call logs with deleted records. Every piece of evidence pointed to a sinister network trying to control the narrative, to ensure Menglong's death looked accidental. And then, there was the list. Names, dates, places, people who could speak the truth but were too afraid. Ibor, this is bigger than we thought, Feifei whispered, shaking. He was trying to expose people at the very top. Wang Ibor's jaw tightened. His next words were quiet, almost a whisper. Then we need to make sure the world knows. The plan was risky. Insanely risky. But Wang Ibor didn't care. They couldn't wait for the authorities. The system was compromised. They started leaking information carefully, small, tantalizing hints that sent the internet into a frenzy. Cryptic photos, short video clips, deleted messages. And every time, the fans pieced the puzzle together, demanding answers louder than ever. But the most shocking discovery came when they traced one of Menglong's last movements. The CCTV footage from a convenience store near his apartment revealed something terrifying. Menglong wasn't alone. He was being followed by someone in a black hoodie, someone who seemed to know exactly where he was going. And in the corner of the footage, Wang Ibor recognized the faint reflection of a car, one belonging to a corporation that had strong ties to entertainment elites. The implications were mind-blowing. Yu Menglong hadn't just stumbled into danger, he had been targeted. Wang Ibor and Feifei decided it was time to go public with this. Not on social media. Not with cryptic leaks. But with a live statement. They booked a private studio. Lights, cameras, everything ready. And when Wang Ibor walked in front of the camera, the tension was palpable. He began. I promised Yu Menglong I would tell the truth. Today, I'm breaking my silence again. This is bigger than gossip. This is bigger than headlines. This is about power, influence, and silenced voices. He revealed everything, the documents, the CCTV footage, Menglong's hidden journal entries, and the mysterious financial trails. As he spoke, the livestream chat exploded. Millions of viewers, all reacting in real time. This is insane. He's telling the truth. Who's behind this? But even as the world watched, threats were closing in. Someone hacked into the studio's network. Security alarms went off. Wang Ibor remained calm, but everyone around him was panicking. They're trying to stop us, he said, voice steady, eyes fierce. But we cannot be silenced. And then, the moment that would define history, he revealed the final clue, an encrypted message that Menglong had left behind for anyone brave enough to find it. If you find this, know the truth. They won't stop. You must be the voice they fear. Don't let my death be in vain. The audience went wild. Screens across the globe lit up. And for the first time, the world realized that this was not just a tragedy. This was a conspiracy. Wang Ibor didn't stop there. Over the next days, he coordinated with journalists, investigators, and Menglong's closest friends. Every piece of evidence they uncovered added another layer to the story, a network of influence, silence, and intimidation reaching far beyond the entertainment world. Fans rallied, hashtags trended, and even the most powerful figures began to feel the pressure. It was unprecedented. And all of it traced back to Wang Ibor's courage, his refusal to be silent. But the story isn't over. Because for every truth revealed, there are questions left unanswered. Who really wanted Yu Menglong gone? Who's behind the threats now aimed at Wang Ibor? And most importantly, what will happen when the remaining secrets are exposed? This is where you come in, viewers. What do you think about Wang Ibor's bravery? Do you believe Yu Menglong's death was truly an accident, or something darker? Who do you think is behind the powerful network trying to silence the truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'm reading every single one. Let us know what you think will happen next. If you were shocked by Wang Ibor's revelations, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends who follow cdrama stars, and subscribe to the channel for more explosive updates. Because trust me, the story is far from over. And the next chapter, it's going to be even more shocking than anything you've seen so far.